Hello guys, welcome to another review of BM345 Reviews. Today's review is on Paw Patrol The Mighty Movie. I'm not really a fan of the TV show since I used to like it, but now I rarely see it. If you're wondering what my thoughts on the first movie was, a decent film. Not the greatest, but not bad either. I honestly thought that this was just gonna be a one-time thing, seeing a movie targeted at children released in theaters, but I turned out wrong since after that, they announced that there's a sequel coming out in 2023. That has got to be one of the most shortest animated productions since the Emoji Movie and the Addams Family 2. So now that the film is released, let's start the review. So the story takes place after the events of the first film, where there's a meteor festival and then the meteor was heading towards them, caused by the mad scientist Victoria V. Vance, who wants the asteroid for personal gain. So after the meteor was hit towards Earth, and she was gone to jail, the pups got superpowers from the meteor that crashed it all, which leads to Victoria wanting to steal the crystals as to get superpowers with the help of Mayor Humdinger from the first film. So basically, this is just easy, simple, clean story. There's nothing wrong with having like that. This is completely a movie that was targeted towards young children, right? Well, no, because I don't see a point of getting a sequel to the Paw Patrol since 1. The first film did not elaborate if there was going to be a sequel, and 2. This movie feels like its only existence was to promote toys. I got a feeling that there's one person who was at the conference saying, "Hey, who cares if the sequel sucks? All we do is just suck out of the parents' money in order to buy our merchandise." Overall, I didn't expect any changes from the first film to the second film, since it's obvious what target audience it wants to cater to. Now let's move on to the animation. Just like the first film, I think it's pretty decent. Yeah, sure, it looks kind of cheap with a budget of $30 million, but it looks pretty good. This is exactly what if Michael Bay did an animated film for kids, especially how the action scenes are executed. Overall, I think this is good animation. Not great, but it's good. And finally, let's move on with the characters. If you think that we will get character development from the previous characters or the other characters, you'll definitely be disappointed. There are only 3 characters that this film focuses on. There's our main character, Sky, who's basically questioning herself if she really wants to be with the Paw Patrol due to having a small size. This could have worked if it was executed well and given a longer time, but no. We only see it for like a short period of time and that's it. Next we have Liberty, who basically has this side plot of finding out what her superpower is. Let me tell you that you've been spoiled because there's literally a poster right there that literally reveals her superpower, which ruins the reveal at the end. Definitely blame it on the marketing team. They should have known that this would spoil the entire movie. And finally, we have Victoria, who's basically the main villain of this film. Well, she's the better parts of this movie, along with her Saturday morning cartoon type villain. And I'm pretty sure the animators had a lot of fun designing her due to how she looks thick. By the way, what the heck happened to her and Mayor Humdinger? Did they go to prison or did they escape freely? No time to explain it, we have some action scenes to go on there. So basically, I should have said that before I did the character section or the animation section, but that completely bothers me. Overall, don't be surprised if you get any character development from the other characters, as they were just there because they appeared in the first film, so why not bring them back for this film with no character development whatsoever? As a film that's completely unnecessary to begin with, this is completely disappointing despite being a film targeted towards kids. Paw Patrol The Mighty Movie is a film that, you guessed it, isn't necessary to begin with, but in order to make toys in order to cash in with the kids. If you're really a fan of the first film or had children who watches Paw Patrol, then I would recommend watching this film. As long as it's just one sequel, there isn't gonna be another sequel. Oh my goodness, they might gonna make an awful movie with the third one.